So once again, good morning. Welcome to the week 4 of the online training for Robothon. So I hope you would learn something and apply this to your specific code base pag meron na kayo. For the house rules, this is coaches must participate and then use your real name so we can check kung sino yung mahilig mag-attend ng online training. Keep your mic muted, only unmute only when speaking or if you are being called out by the speaker, if you want a discussion and stuff like that. Then you record your important notes, and then if you have questions, raise your hand in the Zoom meeting. This will be our agenda for today. We will do training recap, and then the last meeting, since nakulangan tayo ng time, we will have functions as solution to mission 1. And then, introduce ko na din sa inyo yung serial monitor. And then, for the main event, would have conditionals in programming at saka sensor-based conditions. Then, we'll proceed with the Q&A. So, medyo madali lang yung training ngayon. Madali lang tayo matatapos. For these expectations, eto rin, we will still have discussions on function, serial monitor, conditionals, and then sensor-based decision. So ito si conditional, tsaka si sensor-based decision, they're just the same, but a little bit different. Don't forget to check the following websites, and also check out aroc.space/ph for updates for the national AROC competition. And then your gameplay recap. The rule book is here. You can screenshot or just visit the page, the web page. Andun din yun. Then for the criteria. So for the first topic, this is what we've discussed last meeting. So the functions. So recap lang, a function holds a piece of code that does a specific task. Then a function is a reusable block of code, and then a function can be called at any parts of the code. Tapos, yung function natatawag din inside sa isang function. So that's what we call a nested function. Ito yun, yung last meeting natin. So we have the global variables, we have our void setup. Ito siya. We have the loop, which is our main function. And then I've also introduced serial last meeting. So ito we have this one, magmo-move forward siya. Then is block detected for sample lang. So here we have an example from week 1, week 2 pala. So let me just get my lean bot for a bit. So now, eto yung mission natin. So let's just replay the mission so that ma-check nyo kung ano yung code na to. Okay? So let's just do this and then upload this to our Leanbot. Let's just upload this one. Then let's open up our digital twin. Perform lang tayo. And then let's just wait for this one. Okay. So we have now, let's try to run this again. So this is on week 2. Yung week 2 na example natin. So just wait for it to load. Here. Okay. Now, when we start, ano lang to? Pupunta siya dyan. And then, pupunta siya sa H block. Tapos, kunyari, itutulak niya yung nasa 2. Kunyari, nasa 2 yung ano natin. So, tutulak niya, that's for the containment. Di ba? So now, we have, as you can see, meron tayong recurring na code. Eto. So when we say recurring, same lang, but different lang yung ano niya, different lang yung para arguments. Kunwari, this one moves this 20 centimeter. Tapos, eto din, min-move niya ng 15. So, if we want to shorten out this code, actually, we can use functions. So, let's just make some, okay? So, we have, this one is moving forward lang, di ba? Dalawa. So, let's say, a function that moves the lean bot forward. So, we have void move forward. Tapos, yan na muna, okay? And then, let's just copy paste this one. Ito lang. Copy paste natin. Paste natin dyan. Then, let's ayusin natin saglit. Okay? So, yan. Now, our next problem is, kunwari, paano pag eto? 15 to. Hindi siya 20. Okay? So, etong speed, eto lang yan. 20 lang for now. So, what we can do is use the concept of the parameters. So, it's a feature. So, we can just say int speed left, integer speed right. Tapos, for our distance, we can just say int distance cm pala, yan. Okay, so, after that, etong local variables natin, pwede na natin to i-plug right here. So, gawin natin yung speed L, tsaka speed R, right? Tapos, here, sa distance, of course, this is our multiplier times 10. So, eto, gawin lang natin to, distance, cm. Okay? Now, pag kinocall natin tong function, kung ano mang value neto, tsaka eto, yan din yung magiging value neto. So, therefore, we can say, this one, we can input it here sa ibabaw. Tapos, change natin kung ano yung distance na gusto nating i-move forward ng ating leanbot. So, after that, sir, paano pa to gamitin? So, dito, change muna natin to, okay? So, ganito muna natin yan. Tapos, eto, we have 20, tapos yung speed natin, ano lang, 20 lang. So, kunwari, 20 lang din yung gusto mong speed. So, what you can do is you can call your function. So, move forward, and then, you need to provide 3 arguments. So, na-discuss ko na din last time, right? So, this is parameters. When you are declaring a function, parameters ho tawag nito. But when you are calling it, it will be called arguments. Okay? Now, here, we just provide what we need. So, speed left, that will be 20. Speed right, that would be 20 also. Tapos, for our distance, di ba 20 din to? So, let's just put 20 right here. So, sir, pwede po ba yung variable gawin din namin as the argument? Of course, pwede. So, gawin natin speed. Gawin din natin speed yan. Okay? But here, let's just as is this as our distance. Kasi eto yan eh. So, sir, yung kung anong sequence pag-declare mo ng parameters mo, yun ba din yung sequence pag tinawag mo na yung functions? Oo, yan po. Okay? So here, let's just remove this one. And then, dito, i-last natin to. Ito na muna. Okay? So, ito, kunin mo natin to. Just comment this out right here. Replace it. And we can just say, move forward, and then provide what we can. Ito, so we have speed, then speed lang. Tapos, 15. So, erase na natin to. Yan. This one, turn siya, di ba? So, what we can just say is just do this. So, we can just say void turn this one. And then, ganito din. Int speed L, int speed right. Tapos, yung gawin natin, rotation siya. Rotation degree. Ayan. Copy lang natin to para hindi tayo masyadong magtagal. Then, ano natin, yan. So here, we can just say speed L, tas speed R. Yan. Then here, we can just call the rotation degree. So pagkatapos niyan, tawagin na natin siya dito. So, just cut this out, then paste this one. And then, we can just say turn. Tapos, eto, negative, kasi we want it to turn right. So, we can just call this right here. This one, tawagin natin dyan. And then, we just say 85. Yan. Okay, so, erase na natin to. Now, since reoccurring lang tong dalawa, we have successfully shortened out the code sa loop natin. At saka, since we already have custom names para sa function, alam natin that this one line would move the robot forward. Kunwari, gusto mo lang move. Kasi pwede naman, di ba? Pag negative, negative, ba-backward lang siya. So, kunwari lang yan, move forward lang name natin. So, pag gusto mo, pwede lang din move. Okay. Move. But it's better. So, ganyan na lang. Yan muna for now. So, let's do this. Try natin if we can have the same replay sa digital twin using functions. Okay? Let's just upload this one. Oops. Okay. Kulang daw. Oh, yan. Kulang tayo semicolon. So, yan. We compile the code. Okay, yan. And then we go with digital twin. So later on I'll be doing the demo for the Blockly. So don't worry. Unahin muna natin yung IDE. So select muna natin. We have this one. And then let's wait for it. Pag meron na. Yan. We have the data. We also have the data here. So let's just run this. Tingnan natin if we get the same result nung kanina. Since we just technically changed it to function-based instead of yung sinusulat natin one by one. So let's just, okay? So it should stop here and then rotate siya, then pupunta siya dito. Okay? So yan, rotate siya, then mag-move siya forward. Yan, okay? Good. So here, we successfully shorten out the code dito sa main loop natin. Tapos, isang command na lang. Yan. Isa na lang. So, that's how you do functions. For the Blockly, let me just open Blockly editor. So, we have this one, right? So, kunin ko muna to. Lagay ko muna dito. Okay? For the functions, dito lang. So, pag walang return, in our case, we don't have a return, right? So, void lang lahat to. So, paano yan gawin? You just grab this. And then, you might wanna put it somewhere. Like dito lang. Dito muna. Okay? So, gawin lang nating move. Move lang. Or move forward. Save na natin dun. And then, di ba, we have our parameters here. So, dito sa block D, wala. So, what you can do is, you can click this one here. So, lagay mo lang siya dito. So, we have this one now. So, we just rename this as speed left. Then, you put isa din, speed right, tapos isang distance. Distance mm. Cm pala. Yan. So, if we want to describe the function, andito lang sa question mark. So, this function moves the linbot forward. Yan. So, kunin muna natin to dito. This one. Kunin muna natin. Lagay natin dito. Oops. Diyan. Okay? So, eto na. Now, what we want to do is dito sa local variables, we have this one. Okay? So, lagay lang natin dito. Speed left. So, delete natin tong speed. Tapos, dito, local speed right. Lagay natin ito dito. So, remove natin tong old. And then, dito sa, saan to? Kunin natin to. So now, we have the same functions as our IDE. Ito siya. So, kunwari, you want to turn. So, turn na naman yung gawin natin. So, gawa tayo ulit. So, ano lang, functions, do something. Ito rin. Then, we just rename this as turn. And then, lagay din natin x speed left, tapos speed right, tapos rotation, degree. Okay, yan. So, we have that one. Ito na siya. So, we just rename this. Name natin. This function turns the limbo. Yan. So, what we can do is just remove muna natin to. And then, here, we can just still, andito pa rin. So, this one, okay lang to. 'Di ba? Baka, ano, wait lang, let me just take up a call. Saglit lang. Hello, so ano lang, important call lang. So, this one, pwede lang po to. Yan. Same lang yan, but it's different pag tinatawag na natin. Okay? So, let's just drag this, drop this, then delete this one. So, delete na natin to. Wala na to. Okay? Ito lang. Delete natin to. Yan. Tapos, lagay muna natin dyan. Okay. And then, we go, balik tayo dito, speed right. And then, ano natin to. And then here, we have rotation degree. Yan yung ilalagay natin dyan. So now, we have the two functions. So let's just remove muna lang this one. Kunin muna natin dyan. Move natin. Yan. So now, let's just do this one here. Ano muna natin yan. Yan. Ano na tayo? Mag-aayos lang tayo ng code. Tapos, dito yan. Okay? We have move forward, tas turn right. So what we can do is dito sa ano, saan yun? Sa functions, lumabas na yung dalawang function natin. Okay? Now, kunwari, we use this. So, tawagin natin dito. Yan. Move forward. So, 0 lang. So, here, pwede tayong dito. Kumuha lang tayo nan. So, eto, speed right, 20. So, pwede din. Sir, pwede ba din yung variable? Pwede din. Pwede din ganito lang. So, yan, 20. Tapos, copy-paste na natin para mabilis lang, speed lang. Tapos, dito, 15. Here, tawagin natin to. So, dito tayo, functions, turn, drop lang natin. Tapos, copy-paste lang natin. Speed right. Tapos, gusto natin mag-turn sa right, di ba? So, right ba? Yun, okay. So, sa right nga. So, we just do -20 here. And then, yung rotation natin, ilan ba yun? 85. Okay, so we just get sa math. Kunin natin to. Then, just put in 85. Now, we have almost the same code as our IDE. So, ganyan lang ho. Okay, so save ko muna to. Save to Blockly file. Tapos, with 3 function. So for those who want to have access sa repository ng training, just drop your emails in chat, tas we will take note of this and add you to the repository. So that you can view or download this code. So yun lang po for functions. So, di na natin to i-run. It would just be the same lang for this one. Same lang ho yan. So, for ano tayo, let's move forward na. So, the next, this one, we've done this functions as solution to function 1. So, here, I want to introduce officially the serial monitor. So, yung serial monitor, dyan po tayo nagde-debug. It's a tool in PIDE that allows communication between the Arduino board, which is our Arduino Nano, yung brain po ng robot natin, and the computer. It can display messages from the Leanbot, show sensor readings, help debug programs, and then it could also receive user input. But for now, let's just stick on on the top 3. Okay? So, yung importansya po niya is that when we have a lot of things going on with the program, it could help us debug. Kunwari, we have a condition that it's not it's not being hit by the program. So when we say it's not being hit, hindi po siya nagtutrue. Pero pag tinitest mo, logically true naman. Kunwari, you have object detection. May object naman sa harap pero di pa rin na-detect ni Leanbot. So now, you have to check if either you have a faulty sensor or you just have wrong logic dun sa program. So now, titingnan mo ano nga ba value ng sensor ko? Am I having some problems with the code or yung sensor lang talaga? It's not kasi meron tayong mga threshold sa sensor, 'di ba? Kunwari hindi siya i-detect mo -2 sa distance, pero yung ultrasonic ni Linbot, yung minimum distance niya 10 cm lang. So hindi talaga hindi talaga mahi-hit yung condition mo na if this Linbot.pcm distance is less than or equal to 2. Kasi 10 nga lang yung pinakamababa ni Linbot. So hindi siya magto-true. So ngayon, titingnan mo yan, you will use your serial monitor. So eto, monitoring sensor data. Then testing logic and conditions. For example, you can like add I'm here sa code natin. Kunwari, mag-execute ka, tapos titingnan mo, okay, I'm here. And then here, you can have, it's a very good learning tool then for beginners. Kasi, check mo kung sana you can either have fun with it, you can just search it. So, now, let's just have a little bit of demo with the serial. Kunin ko lang. So, we can create a new project. Create lang tayo bago. So, this is, anong name natin? Okay, the week 4 demo 2. Yan. Week 4 demo 2. Okay. Yan. So, balik tayo. Clear lang po natin to. This one. And then, clear natin to. Di tayo gagamit muna niyan. Okay. So, I have prepared some samples for us for this training. Let me just get this saglit. So, let's just copy paste na lang para hindi na siya medyo matagal. So now we have our void setup. Then we have this one is what we call the serial monitor. So eto po siya. So it's what hardware serial po yung actual name. But yung class niya is serial. So we do this serial.begin. Ito po siya yung baud rate, this one. So let's just set this, the default lang ho natin for 115,200. Tapos dito, you have a sample of while loop. So ito, hindi niya lang i-execute to pag hindi ready yung serial. So you might have found this in your modules that we do this one. So try natin. Upload muna natin. So, at mapapansin nyo, wala po siyang loop. Wala pong code sa loop. So, serial lang. So, it should be on here. So, eto, dapat same to 115,200 sa serial that begin mo. Okay? So, open muna natin. Serial monitor, this one. So, reset natin. Try natin. So, yan. Eto, we can see na yung hello world na print siya. Yan. So, may magtanong, Sir, ba't kinuha mo yung Leanbot library? Sample lang to, just in case you want. But, when we use our Leanbot library, kunwari, copy-paste ko na lang para di tayo masyadong magtagal. Yan. So, sir, eto, ginagamit ko na yung Leanbot library. When you call leanbot.begin, kasama na ho doon yung etong code na to. So, therefore, pwede mo na siyang hindi is serial.begin. So, let's just try to run this one. Kasi most of us, we are using the leanbot.h, yung iba pa nga leanbotiot.h for the master and innovator if I'm not mistaken. So, dito, pwede na ho tayo mag-serial.println agad-agad. So, eto siya. Yan, no? So, we have our name. Ito yung serial natin. Then, napiprint na siya. So, eto kanina, isa lang. Kasi, hindi tayo gumamit ng Leanbot library. So, eto, you can just do this. So, that's how you do the serial monitor. Later on, sa conditionals, magagamit natin to. So, for the last example, usually, eto lang yung need natin. So, we have two functions or two methods na common gamitin for the serial. So, we have print, and then, eto, print line ho siya. So, print ln. Eto po, print ln. So, eto is kasama na sa Arduino na library din. So, pag gumamit ka nito, tapos ginamit mo nito, mai-initialize na. So, hindi na tayo gagawa ng like ganito. Serial.begin. Wala na pong ganyan. Kasi, na-start na yan eh. After that, we just try to upload this one and then let's see kung ano. Meron tayong print. This is print. Tapos, yung print line and this is print line. Okay? Tapos, may isang print line din sa ibaba. So, let's look at our serial monitor. So, ito ho, this one is line 6. So, pag sinabi mong print, hindi siya mag-a-add ng line break. So, eto siya. Print line, this one. So, yung ginawa ni print line, nag-add siya ng break. So, yung ano natin, etong next na print line, andito na sa ibaba. So, paano ba to? Bakit ba dinedemo ko to? Kasi, for example, we have, kunwari, RGB sensor. Int R, gawin na natin 5. Int G, gawin natin 21. So, int, RGB. B, gawin natin, sample lang to, gawin natin kunwari 7. Okay? So, what if this is your sensor value? So, this is makeshift na muna. Makeshift sensor values. Kunwari, you are debugging. Like for example, okay, ba't ba hindi pumapasok sa if condition ko? Tingnan ko nga anong value neto. So, you can just do this one. So, gawin natin to. Serial.print red value. Tapos, sa print line, lagay natin yung red. Okay, so copy-paste lang muna natin para lang, mabilis lang. So here, eto, comment natin. Print red value. Tapos dito, ano naman? Print green value. Tapos print blue value. Yan. So this is copy-paste. Copy, paste. So change lang natin. Gawin natin green. Tapos gawin natin G. This one. Tapos gawin natin blue. Blue value. Tapos gawin natin B. Yan. Yan na. Okay. So let's try to upload this one. Upload natin 'to. So, let's just wait. So, eto, we are debugging, kunwari, situation natin. Gagawin ta red, green. So, here, as you can see, nakikita mo siya inline. This one. So, red value, green value, blue value. Yan. So, that's how you like one application. Okay? So, now, ano na tayo? Wala question sa conditional, right? Excuse me. Sa serial monitor. So, let's proceed with the conditionals. So, yung conditionals allow a program to make decisions depending on whether a condition is true or false. Example, pag umuulan, dala ka umbrella. Pag malamig, magsuot ka ng jacket. Yan lang. So, if something is true, do an action, else, do another action. So, ganyan lang. So, ito ho yung if, else, if, tsaka else if. Okay? So, we have the three types nga, four types pala. So, the most common is this one. If runs a code with the condition is true, and then if else, if runs one block, if true, then pag false yun, then yung iba. Else if is when you have to check multiple conditions. Tapos sa switch, which is familiar yung iba kasi ginagamit to sa line tracking. Used when checking many fixed values. So maganda si switch pag ano siya, kino-compare mo yung values like hindi siya range. Maganda si if pag range yung kino-compare mo. So that's why on the line tracking, if you already look at the code, you are using the switch statement more often. Okay? For the next one, this is our comparison operator. So na-discuss din to last time. So we have less than. So if it's 1 less than 2, then true yung result. Then greater than is 1 greater than 2, so false. So less than or equal to, this one is true. Then greater than or equal to. Then ito equal to na ano to sa LB touch. So your touch sensors ginagamit to masyado. Not equal to is yan, hindi siya equal. So is 1 not equal to 2, which is true. Yan. So why does it matter nga ba? So, yung conditionals, ginagamit siya almost everywhere. Lahat ng program nagagamit ng conditional. Kunwari, sa traffic light. So, example sa traffic light, if walang sasakyan, green. Or if the countdown is equal to 0, then stop. Then you can just say password systems if tama yung username at password tumugma dun sa ni-register mo, then makakapasok ka. So sensors, meron din. Later on, we'll focus on sensors and robotics. Then sa smart homes, like if there is a person, turn on the lights. And of course, sa games. Like pag zero na health mo, nagre-respond ka. When you have zero bullets, kunwari naglalaro ka COD, ganun. Tapos zero na bullets mo, hindi na babaril yung yung gun mo. Sa ML, pag may nag-EML, yung cooldown. So, yan. Now, let's have some fun with conditionals. So, ito. Ano muna tayo dito? Gawa tayo week 4 demo 3. So, week 4 demo 3. Yan. Wait natin. Tapos dito tayo. Okay? Kuha ko muna So, let's do this one. So, conditionals muna tayo. So, if muna tayo, if. So, simple if lang muna. Kuha ko lang to. Then, paste ko lang. Yan. So, eto, we are using serial.begin. So, same lang ba pag nag-use tayo ng leanbot, same lang din. But for this, let's just, keep it very simple lang. So, eto siya. So, yung natin, yung code, we have temperature 35. So, pag yung temperature daw is greater than 30, eto yung mapiprint. Okay? So, dapat, since 35 yung temperature, mapiprint to. Sige, try natin. Try natin siya pag ano, pag nagra-run ba. Tapos, tignan natin. Yun. So, weather is hot. So, for example, I want to change this into 29. Okay, 29 siya. So, kunwari, eto. Sige nga, sample nga. Pag ginawa kong 30, pumapasok ba siya dito or hindi? Sige, mag-chat kayo. If this one, when I make this 30, will this one execute? Kaya lang, tingnan ko baka may mag-chat. Sige, kahit sino lang. Anong guess nyo? Will this one execute if I add 30 here? Sige, chat lang kayo. Ano? What do you think? Sige, upload ko to. Chat kayo para ano, may ano naman tayo. So, we have this one. Sige, try natin. So, upload natin. And then, let's see if, ano siya, mag, ano siya, tag doon, mag-true to. So, moment of truth. 1, 2, 3. Yan. So, wala. Bakit wala? It's because, so reset ko para ano. So, yan, wala. Right? So, just to, ano lang, for fun lang, print line, ilabas ko siya sa if. Labas ko siya sa if. So, sabihin ko, I'm here. Just to prove lang na this one is executed or not. Okay? Clear muna natin yung serial. Clear yan. Clear na. Upload natin. Upload natin siya. Let's try. So, as you can see, I'm here. Meaning, etong block na to, since false, hindi siya na-execute. Right? So, pag eto, bakit nga ba? It's because 30 is not greater than 30. So, dapat, yung temperature natin is 31 for this one to be considered as true. Kunyari, lagyan ko equals. Sorry. Greater than or equal to 30. So, do you think mag-execute na siya? So, let's try. Try natin. Baka mag-ano na. Baka hindi pa rin mag-execute. So, when we check, yan, we have weather is hot. So, that's your simple if. So, for the next example, gawin natin, if else muna, if else. Okay? So, eto, sample lang. This one, ayusin muna natin saglit. Yan. So, same pa rin. We have age 16. So, sabi niya, if age is greater than 18, gagawin natin eto. So, we can even apply here our knowledge of functions. So, let's just say, void age checker. Kaya natin yan. That's it, age. Tapos, dito, lagay natin. Cut natin to. Paste natin to dito. Tapos, dito, tawagin na lang natin siya. Age checker. Tapos, for example, dito, lagay ko 18. So, dito din, age checker. Gawin natin, kunwari, 15. So, dapat, dalawa siya. So, dalawa yung magpiprint. Okay, so try natin. Upload natin. So, we have an adult, which is this one. Itong output niya. And then, dito, we have the minor since we have checked 15. So, that's your if-else. Ganun ho, mag-if-else. Tapos, else, ano naman, gawin naman natin, we can have the multiple conditions. So, we have discussed with the operators, right? So, dito, dalawa siya. So, multiple. So, pwede dalawa din i-check mo, for your, for your, if statement. So, this one, we already discussed this. It is the logical. So, ito yung AND. So, this one, pag ginagamit mo AND, dapat, ito, etong condition na to, this condition, and then this boolean or condition rin, both should be true kasi we are using the AND operator. So in this case, clear muna natin. We have temperature is 28. So this is true. And then yung raining, true then. So this one should be executed or should be hit by the program. So try natin, upload natin if ano ba, if okay ba siya. So here, also take note this one. Do some research and kasi you will need this much more often when you are doing the aero. So now, clear muna natin. Then I'll just reset the Arduino. So now, nahihit yung bring an umbrella kasi both conditions are true. So kunwari, i-false natin isa. So gawin natin tong false. It should be na hindi to na-execute. So serial.println, gawin natin, I'm here. I'm here. Yan. Oops. Here pala. Here. Okay? Gawin natin yan. Just to show you guys na this if condition is not being hit by the program. Kasi false yung isa. That's how you understand when doing the AND variable. AND operator pala, sorry. So, as you can see, clear natin Yan, clear natin and then I reset. So yan, nag-show lang I'm here but this one is not being hit. It's because one of them is not true. Okay, so here we can just set this to true again and then may hit na ho siya. And then last but not the least, we have the switch statement. So yung sa line tracking, this is very common. So in the switch statement, this is our variable. Tapos sa switch, ito yung ine-evaluate niya. Okay? And then, if the case is 1, so yung value ni day is 1, eto siya. So, 3 lang. So, eto, pag 2, dito siya, raron. Pag 3, dito. Or, yung default, pag wala dito sa 1, 2, 3, dito siya na-fall. Okay? But, let me just demo this one. This break, eto po yung nagka-cut. So, for example, eto, gawin natin itong 1. 1 muna Gawin natin ng 1. So, pag nag-true siya, yung break, ito ho yung nagbe-break ng case statement. Spluk ko lang in the line tracking, you might have seen cases that has no break. So, wala siyang break. So, that's what we call a fall through. So, pag nag-1 siya, mag-run both of them. Kasi, you don't call the break break keyword. So, sample muna natin. We call break. Let's just fix the indentation lang. So that hindi maano. Yan. So let's just fix this. Fix muna natin. Taglitan lang. Yan, okay. So now, try natin 1. It should be Monday. Upload natin. Lang po. Okay, so na-upload na. Then, clear natin para wala nang iba. So, I'll reset the leanbot. So, yan. Meron siya Monday. Because, yung case natin, 1. So, what if we remove the break? Try ho natin. So, now, wala nang break si case 1. Dapat, ano kaya mangyayari? If walang break yung case 1. Try natin. So, we have a warning here. Warning, this statement may fall through. Kasi may code tayo, walang break. So meaning, pag mag-fall through siya, punta siya ng case 2 bago niya ma-hit yung break. So try natin, tingnan natin. So sa monitor, here, we can see that dalawa yung na-output niya. Yan. So, Monday, Tuesday, because we didn't call the break keyword. So, if you are doing a switch case, yan, you have to break. So yung, sir, paano ba yung fall through? Bakit may feature na ganyan? Kasi, kung sa if statement, you can use an expression like greater, for example, day is greater than 1. So sa case, hindi mo siya nagagawa ng expression. So it's not like that. Hindi po siya ganyan. Kasi yung kino-compare mo, ito na talaga. So kunwari, gawin ko case 4. So gawin ko siya case 5. Yan. And then sa case 5, gawin ko siya serial.println. Gawin natin Thursday, Thursday or Friday. So yan. So now, dalawa yung natin, dalawa yung case. So in this case, if either of this is true, magpo-falter siya dito. So ito yung may execute, okay? So just add break here. We don't forget the break. So let's try to upload this and then see kung ano yung mangyayari. Okay, wala tayong error, right? So yung mangyayari dito, 1 pa rin kasi hindi natin change yung date. So yan, Monday pa rin. So when we change it to 4, it should fall in this one. So change natin to ng 4. So may kita nyo to a lot sa line tracking. So this is maraming fall through statement doon. So this session may be useful for you. So eto, we have Thursday or Friday kasi this one is true and then so true siya. So this one is true. And then since wala tayong code yan, magfo-fall through siya, di-default siya dito. So yan yung gamit ng fall through. Kunwari, what if 5 naman? 5, okay, change natin ng 5. Ano din? To fall through, dun pa rin siya sa 5. Kasi, natutrue yung 5 eh. So, we call this. Yan, Thursday or Friday pa rin. So, dalawa ba yan? Isa lang ho yan. Try natin. Reset natin. Tapos, dapat mag-show siya Thursday or Friday. So, that's a case statement with a fall through. Okay? So, here, ano tayo? Yun na yun for our conditionals. Now, for the next part, ano muna? We would go sa sensor-based conditions. So this would be for the last natin na So sir, paano po ba mag-if-else sa Blockly nga pala? I forgot. So try natin mag-Blockly. Dito. Yan. So sa Blockly, na-save ko na ata to eh. Save muna natin. Ayan, na-save ko na nga. So let's just reset this one. So reset natin. Ano nga ba sa Blockly? Okay? So demo ko muna. Onte, saglit. So, dito sa Blockly, andito lang siya sa this one, logic. So, kunwari, since hindi kasi nalalagay sa sa setup, so let's just do it sa loop. Okay? So, kunwari, we want to have an if-else. Okay? So, this one is how do we do if-else? So, gawa muna tayo ng gawa muna tayo variable. Local lang. So, initialize local I as number. Gawin natin 16. Yan. So, eto, rename natin. Kunwari, this is age. Age. Okay, yan. Meron na, age 16. So, andito sa logic, we have this one is the conditional, ito yung and, ito naman yung comparison. So, lagay natin dito, age, what if 18 na lang, 18. Yan natin yung example ng age checker. So, you have this comparison operator. So, try natin. Greater than, tapos logic. Tapos yung number, kunin nyo sa math. Dito siya, nakikita. Age is greater than, gawin natin 18. Okay? So, if age is greater than 18, so yung mangyayari niyan, gawin natin dito sa Arduino, we have serial and serial.println. We just say adult. Yan natin yan. Okay, yan. So, let me just, create a new project for this one. So, create muna natin yan. Para hindi mawala yung example. Yan, okay. So, close natin. So, copy-paste natin to sa IDE. Para hindi mawala yung sample lang You can just press here if you want. So, gawin muna natin to. Yan. And then, paste lang natin. There you go. So, instead of dito na lang tayo kasi hindi tayo ng setup dito eh. Hindi siya nalalagay sa setup. So, yan na muna. So, let's just do this. Click this one. So, yan. As you can see, wala hong nalabas. Why? Because 18 is not greater than 18. So, dapat, for example, we say we change this to 17. So, yan, lalabas na yan. So, 18 lang muna. Gawin natin, change natin dito. Gawin natin greater than or equal to. Yan. So, copy ulit natin. Then, we just Control A, paste. So, ito lang na change. And then, you do that. So, sa monitor, clear natin para sure. Tapos, start commission. So, now, nahihit na yung adult. So, that's how you do. So, sir, paano pag if else? Yan, dito siya. If else. So, lagay natin. Copy paste. Sabihin natin minor. Yan. So, pag meron ka pang condition, you just do this. Yan. So, pag wala na, eto, lagay natin to. You can just clear this out. Yan. So, dito lang nag-change pag if else. So, yan, okay? So, try natin ulit. Copy. Then, just paste this right here. Upload natin. So, we're done with this one. Try natin sa monitor. Clear ko muna para sure. So, this one, clear monitor. Then, start commission. Now, we have an adult. So, try natin. Ano muna? What if 15 lang? Okay? Okay, dito na lang tayo mag-change para 15. Tapos, copy. Then, we paste it again. Ito lang. Sorry. This one is, 18 pa rin. Ito pala siya. Ito, 15. Yan. So, copy. Tapos, paste. So, ngayon, 15 na siya. It's just the same, condition. So, let's wait for it to upload. So, let's see if we can hit etong else block ng code. So, sa monitor, clear muna natin. And then, I'll start the mission kasi nga, bawal tayo maglagay sa setup. So, here, we can see na minor yung nahihit. So, I'll just save this again. And then, I'll call this Blockly if sample. Yan. So, what if, naman? Switch case naman. So, let's just delete this one. And then here, rename natin. Gawin natin day. So, gawin natin yung day na sample. So, 1. So, dito, andito pa rin sa logic. And then this, put it there. And then, you should have the day variable. So, when you put that, bang. So, here, case, what you're going to do is just have this one. Kasi we're comparing, number. So, kunwari, yan, lagay ko 1. So, serial.println, we say, today is Monday. So, what if, ibang case naman? So, we just, eto lang ho, yung, tag natin dyan. So, we should have another, eto, ulit, yan. So, copy-paste na nga natin. Copy-paste, gawin natin 2. Then this one, gawin natin, today is Tuesday. Tapos, mag-add tayo ng default. This one, you just drag it inside. Okay? Now, we just do here unknown day. Kaya natin yan. Ganun lang. So, copy-paste natin to. This one. And then we just press upload. So, while waiting for the upload, we have time pa rin. Yan. So, sa monitor, clear natin ulit. So, it should be na mahihit natin yung case is 1. Kasi 1 yung day natin eh. So, serial tayo. Press this again. Then, it should be this one. Today is Monday. So, ito yung nahihit. For example, gawin natin 3. Wala tayong 3 eh. So, dito siya dapat maghihit. Right? So, ano that? We upload this again. Then, clear muna natin yung serial monitor. Yan. Clear natin. Ga-upload pa. Yan, okay. We're done. So, clear muna natin yan. Then, let's try to start the mission. Yan. So, we are hitting unknown day. So, that is for the basic sa conditionals. Now, moving forward, we would go to sensor-based conditions. So, here, kunwari, let's just save this again. Dito na muna tayo sa Blockly. To Blockly file. Oops. We just name this as switch case. Yan, download natin yan. So, okay, dami niya. Doon na siya. So, what if we reset lang natin? Yan. So now, let's have an example. So, simple lang. So, kunin muna natin to. Then, we just do it here. If sensors, wait lang, it's just this one. This one, ping object within 25. So, 25 lang. Yung gagawin natin is si serial monitor. Magpiprint lang ng object detected. Yan. Tapos, pag wala, let's just do this one. So, if, then sa ilalim, or sorry, let's do else. Let's do else. Just for fun. Yan. Lagyan natin dyan. Else, no object detected. Yan. So, let's just add some delay para hindi masyadong mabilis. So, dito na lang. So, add natin, ano lang, 0.5. Yan, 0.5 seconds lang. Or 1 second na lang. Yan. Okay, copy natin to. And then, paste natin. So, we have this one. And we try to upload. Yan. So, now, let's say wala siya. So, what if I do it? Yan. So, object detected. No object detected. Yan, object detected. So, this is very good when you want, for kunwari, if you are moving forward, then pag may ano siya, pag may obstacle, i-stop ka, or you either go to the separate direction or separate way, pwede din. And then, after that, kunwari, ano na naman, gawa tayo iba. So, this is, save natin to, for the just for your repository, gawin natin sensor-based na if-else. So, what if iba naman? Ibang sensor naman. Sige. Try natin. Yan. Clear muna natin to. So, dito muna tayo sa logic. So, if, tapos lagyan natin ganda. So, ibang sensor naman. Ito namang TB1A is touch. Tapos, gawin natin serial.println TB1A is touch. Tapos, gawin natin else if. Tapos, ito naman, sige, tatlo. Tatlo na lang yung gawin natin. Else if. So, wala tayong else. or we can have. Why not, di ba? So, eto, copy-paste lang. Then, copy-paste lang din. So, dito change na natin, TB1B. So, eto, TB1B. So, copy-paste din. Then, TB2A. And then, copy-paste din. Then, TB2A. Yan. We have, and then sa else, yung lagay natin, no sensor is touched. No sensor is touched. Okay. So, try natin to. So, now we have your equal operator. Yan. Try natin yan. So, try natin. Okay. Delete muna natin yan. So, no sensor is touch. So, tatry ko. Touch ko TB1A. Yan. We have TB1A is touch. So, to show you, tinatouch ko siya. Ayan. So, wala akong tinatouch. So, ito naman. Yan. TB1B. Then, si TB2A. Tapos, eto, si TB2B. Kahit tinatouch ko, hindi siya hindi siya feedback sa serial monitor. Bakit? Kasi hindi natin in-add siya eh. So, tatlo lang yan, di ba? Yan. Tatlo lang. So, siyempre, tatlo lang din yung i-notice ni Linbot natin. So, eto. Tas, wala. Yan. Then, here, B1B, touch ko siya. Then, TB2A. Yan, so that's how, kunwari, you are writing a program, tas chine-check mo, ba't hindi siya nagta-touch? So, dapat, kunwari, yung, yung serial, eto TB1A, magsa-start siya dapat ng sequence. Ba't di siya nag-start? So, what if, oily lang yung, yung kamay mo, so hindi niya talaga napapansin. So, that's how you try to use the serial monitor at when debugging your programs. So, for example, this one, na-touch ko ulit. Then, hindi na naman. So, yan. So, then, I guess for this week's training, dyan na muna ako mag-i-end. So, thank you very much for listening. And now, we will proceed to the Q&A. So, meron hubang mga questions? You can raise your hand so that I can check. If you want, you can just send it to the group chat. Or if someone would be like, gustong ma-add sa natin, sa tawag dun, sa repository natin, just drop down your, email address. So, sino may question or wala? Wala na ho ba question? Wait lang po, let me just take notes sa nagsisend ng nila, ng mga email. If you don't want your email to be seen, you can message me naman sa sa Zoom chat. So, ito lang. Yan, drag ko lang. So, here. So, wala nang magda-drop ng email nila so that I can add them to the repository. Wala na ding questions, everyone. So that we can end the meeting and then looking forward for the next week. You can drop your email addresses. You can send them to me if you don't like na Stop ko muna sharing ko Yan. So, does anyone have questions? Or like, let's see, for the next week, if you want, no, let's see. For the next week, it would be Sir James. Sir James na pala next week. So, yung niya is loops naman for next week. Wala na pong wala na bang questions, or emails na isi-send? May 3 person na yung nag-send ng email nila sa akin. So, questions, everyone, if meron. So, I guess, wala na ho ba? So that we can end the meeting. So if wala na po, wala na mo si send, right? Okay. So if wala na po, thank you very much for attending. I hope you've learned something and have a wonderful day. Thank you po. Bye-bye.
Bye, for God bless.
Thank you po.